What's up, boat gang? Welcome back. Another beautiful day at the lake. A little bit windy today. We got the lizard back out and made some adjustments yesterday. Happy Memorial Weekend, by the way, to you guys. Hope you're all doing amazing. And made some adjustments to the boat. I saw last time out, the boat had a little torque roll to the left side. And so going home and inspecting everything a little closer, I realized that my trim tabs weren't equal. So I had a little more negative tab on the left side, which was probably causing a little bit of lean, or at the very least not helping. So we got a little bit of wind, but what else did I do to this boat? So I got the inside tabs are basically touching the ruler, so level with the bottom of the boat. The outside tabs are neutral, so flat, coming off of the transom. I've got the CG right at like 31%. It's got a 3-blade prop, same as yesterday, 68 miles an hour. Tabs are now nice and equal. And so a little bit of wind today, ooh, that's a big turtle. Hey, buddy. Yeah, so tabs are now good. Not ideal conditions today. A little bit of chop and wind. But we're gonna see what she do. Try and get some nice smooth laps in. Yeah, that is like crazy smooth. Into the wind. Into the wind. A little bit of lean still to that one side. Yeah, it's a small boat. Yeah, hell yeah. Let's go. It's a little teeter on her, right? Because it's kind of a narrower boat. You guys got to remember, it's only 32 inches. So we get a little bit of teeter on it. A little bit of left to right chatter, which is probably pretty normal. It's pretty dialed in right now. Pretty freaking good, you guys. Let's go. I noticed last video I had it zoomed in on accident for part of it. So this Castle motor, it's a 1520 2200 kV, and I know everyone's all into the 10 shocks now, and I am too. I love them, but I don't think I've ever seen a motor as efficient as Castle's. Castle Y-wound. I don't know why. They just, for whatever reason, they don't make a lot of heat, which the 10 shocks don't either. But the Castles, I noticed, don't tend to pull a lot of amps. So right now we're cruising at probably 3/4 throttle. And she's fast, boys. Wow. Yeah, I got a little crazy there. So the reason I'm using the trim tabs, the inside trim tabs, to kind of control the boat a little bit. I'm using those because, and I don't want to over discharge it. I'm using those because the boat's got a lot of left to right, back and forth, like chatter. And so if I just was making adjustments to the stinger, that wouldn't do anything for the left to right part of it, right? So I'm messing with the trim tabs because I'm thinking that'll give me a little more control with left to right. And I think what I'm also going to do, because right now I've got the inside tabs a little down, but the outside ones are still up. I'm going to go ahead and move those outside ones down to match the inside for, again, a little more, I think it's yaw control, but the left to right shimmy shake. So work on that a little bit. Other than that, this boat is almost perfect. 68 miles an hour, plenty fast, making no heat at all. Good run time, very healthy setup. And I'm gonna switch the packs out. I think you guys already know the setup, but switch the packs out real quick and we'll be right back. So because I got a little bit of lean to the left side, I am going to set the battery kind of offset just slightly to the right hand side, just because I think that'll help offset that a little bit of that torque roll. And then I also need to get my rear strap in the back because I noticed it moved just a little bit. Oops. Yeah, so just going to offset it slightly to the right, and also need that second strap just to keep it from moving at all. I noticed it moved a little bit on the last one. So one thing I noticed, I was getting a little bit of water inside of the boat, and I'm having this issue with the Decepticon too, where I think that I'm not packing the stuffing tubes with enough grease. So I took the dynamite grease gun and I pumped her good, boys, probably 3-4 pumps just right up the caboose there, and packed it good, greased the cable, put that in there. And so yeah, let's see if the offset battery slightly to the right does anything. I'm thinking it will, because this thing is pretty on point. Yeah, I'll give it a good rip here. Basically gonna try and keep it like, 80 to 100% throttle. Just be nice and smooth with it. All right, nice and flat. Wow, look at that ride attitude. That is beautiful. Look at this thing. Look at this. Little bit of lean right at full throttle, I guess. Wow, she's fast. Little left trim I'm having to add, so I'll do a little bit of left trim there. Let's try this again. It's crazy because this boat is so smooth. It's blueprinted and it's crazy smooth. But this is the kind of boat where it's like everything's good until it's not. Like you think it's kind of smooth and boring, and then all of a sudden it goes crazy and you're like, oh shit, Wow, this thing's a ripper. This thing honestly might be close to like my UL19, just as far as speed and laps. I mean, it's just crazy smooth. Oh, smokes. You guys see that? I'm telling you, this thing it's like quiet and it's like smooth. It's almost anemic how smooth and just still it is. But then when it gets upset, you're going so fast that out of nowhere it's like whoa, whoa, whoa. It starts going nuts. So, but it's super, super dialed in. I couldn't be any happier with it, and the amps are low. I pulled the data log, only 210 amps last time out on 6S, which is low. It was about 4,200 watts, which is pretty healthy, but not a lot. I mean, it's just super impressive though. So I think I did tell you guys about my buddy Andrew, my old boating buddy who passed away. And so his dad actually, his dad actually reached out to me, and they're going to come down, and he's got all kinds of boats and planes and stuff. And obviously I don't need a lot of it, but there's a couple boats that I actually built and sold to him a long, long time ago. And so obviously those are ones I'd like to get back. I'm going to buy them back, obviously, and try and help out however I can. But telling you guys this because why? Because we're going to get some new boats on the channel, at least one. It's a twin mono, very fast boat that I built long time ago, many, many years ago. And it was his favorite boat. And I didn't think I'd ever see that thing again because I knew he would never sell it to me. And so you guys, it's a boat that I built and sold to him. And you guys will be seeing it on the channel probably around this time next month. So I'm not going to lie, it's not going to happen right away. But that is a boat that I will be honored to get back. Obviously, lots of sentimental value with that one. Let's go! Good God. A lot of sentimental value in that one. Holy smokies. So that's one I'll definitely never sell. And be happy to have it back. And hopefully make him proud and do something cool with it. Yeah, this thing's I mean, dude, you guys, for a 32-inch, monohull, like, you can't ask for any more than this. You really can't ask for any more. Like, I've got cool temps. I've got room to prop up. I've got great runtime, great ride attitude with this thing. Now, I did have to do quite a bit of bottom work to it. The Lizard is an older design hull, and so it's not really built for these speeds, clearly. I mean, we're doing almost 70 miles an hour, and not like 70 for a saw pass. Like, I'm genuinely trying to get this thing running, at those speeds, stable. And so I did modify the bottom, kind of updated it to make it a little more of a go fast boat. And this thing is just so precise. It's quiet, it's smooth. The three blades really are magic on some boats. It's interesting, on a mono hull like this, loves the 3 blades. My UL-19 also loved the 3 blade, but that boat actually didn't gain any speed from it, right? Whereas this boat will pick up a lot of mile an hour going to a 3 blade. The Hydro actually didn't. The Hydro gained some stability. It was smoother, but really nothing as far as the top end compared to like a similar 2-blade prop. So let's see here. Yeah, that's really all I got for you guys. That was a pretty hard run, pretty solid. I will show you guys temps while you're here, but I gotta say, the nice thing about having a boat that you don't have to worry about heat is I don't really have to check this stuff. And to be honest, I've been doing this for so long, you guys, I don't even check my battery voltage after I run. I seem to have this kind of superpower where I just know when to bring the boat in. And I swear to you guys, every time it's like exactly. So now we got a little more water in it, just a little bit. But we blew off we burned off some of the grease. And then what happens is water starts to be able to come back up the stuffing tube. So let's hit this real quick. End bell of the motor, 99 degrees. Top of the battery, 116. So the battery probably is the weak link. Get off me, it's freaking bugs out here. The Hydra, 94. I mean, you guys, this thing is just, I can't make this up. 99 degrees. So we are probably, I don't know. This is a very light, very efficient boat. We're maybe just a bit overpowered. I mean, it's not even overpowered. It's just, powered very well, I should say. And anyway, thanks for hanging out, you guys. Here's the bottom. I know you've seen it. I had these long lifting strakes that I removed. This is all custom. I did an inlay underneath. This is all blueprinted, obviously, to get this all as flat as possible. I need to mask this off and paint this just white so it looks a little better. And that's the setup. The strut is slightly offset, maybe a 1/16 of an inch to the one side, just to help with that torque roll and torque steer. And yeah, cut it off here. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace. Have a great Memorial weekend.